Hello. Hello. All right, so this is screen check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing? All right, so it still kind of works. Oh, let's figure out the audio here.
The water filters need replacing. No one knows when the parts will get here.
Yo, what's up? 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 What's up?
The air scrubbers aren't doing great, so if you've got a mask, use it.
Yep. What's up? What's up? What's up? There we go. Bro, the fucking mouse died. So my mouse is dead right now. Give me a second. I gotta put this thing and turn it off and go get the corded. Alright, there we go. Freaking old ass dinosaur fucking technology sometimes, man. I swear to freaking flop.
Reminder to keep an eye out for those salvage sites for Tien Wen. It may be just what we need to get her to pull her weight.
All right. Much better. Wait for me! Oh my god, help me! Oh no, you're not friendly. There's a dead dude. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? I have nothing. I have a free kit. I just spawned in, asshole. You can kill me. No, well, you're telling me not to shoot. You got the dead body. What do you mean? Still in the body, I have to shoot you. You fucking killed the dude, bro. What do you want me to tell you? Like, you're a team killer, bro. You fucking steal from this dude. Yeah, look at you, bro. You fucking killed that man. Yeah, you got a shield on you. All this, yeah, free kit. Yeah, you killed the dude. That's why you died, you fucking goddamn bitch. Man, this dude fucking killed another dude. I feel so bad. Couldn't save the man. Hey, if you're friendly, bro, this guy killed a guy. This extract's closing soon in 30 seconds. I'm not gonna call it. I'll wait. I see you up there. You're safe. See? Not shooting. Come on, come on. You got 20 seconds. Come on. Hurry up. Get in. Look, there's a dead. I killed the dude that killed the other dude. Alright? I am not a team killer. Sweet! I killed the bad guy. Makes it so much better. And I wish I could stop you guys from hearing my freaking computer fans, but I have a really high-powered computer, so it's kind of hard to do that. Oh, there's gotta be a way. Ooh, that's way better. There you guys go. That's exactly what we need, huh? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. Man, I need more range on this. I gotta fucking do some remanaging here. Been building a new stream setup, guys, so it's kind of complicated to figure out how I want to do it. Stand by. Probably nobody watching. That's a good question. Did we ever get out with those toros while I'm waiting for my food? Nope. Lost them. 100K. Woo! Alright. Nobody's watching the stream. I guarantee you. I don't have the ability to see that. They don't care. My food should be here any minute, y'all. So we're officially going on camera security mode. Wait for that food. Hey, look, my food might actually be coming. Oh, wait for the honk. Yep, food's here. No, yes, no, yes. Thinking it is. That's the right cord. Nope. That's the right cord. That is indeed the right cord. Now I need a total base. I need a USB port. USB port.
The medical clinic is running on fumes. Try not to get hurt.
Ultimate X this to said camera. If I can figure out where the fuck my phone just went. There it is. We can actually turn it off. Go to way better. Now I have full ultimate surveillance of people approaching my front door. That is how you do stuff in real life. Sorry guys, if nobody is watching my stream, I really don't care. Which one is the one dying? That's the bigger question here. The tree. yeah, these. No. Come here, doggy. Oh, hi, Blaze. Sorry, guys. I literally cannot get into another round if you're watching. I doubt anybody is watching, but if you are watching, sorry. Move on to the next stream. I don't care about your views. I'm just waiting for my dinner. I do car videos, so if you want to check me out on car videos, check me out. Check it out. It is Friday night, so it might actually be a lot longer than I expected. Said about an hour. About an hour. But they say that every time. And they're here in 10 minutes. Kind of annoying. Here, you know what? I'll hook you guys up with something. Give me 1 sec.
Nachos, get the most, not the little. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a count. Silly on silent, put the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money.
The reason I started it all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall. Hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home. Think about the
Just so y'all know, I am here.
She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. The reason I started it all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. Another lonely night down at the bar.
Alright guys, this story here is of a 90s Mustang. Customer called me and said that he put an Eddie Bauer intake off of an Explorer on his car, and then the car ran and stalled out. He thought it was a starter, replaced the factory starter with a high torque starter, and I show up, okay, and this clean ass Mustang, man, oh, I was so sad when I saw this. So the guy routed the throttle body spacer coolant line to a vacuum hose. He hydrolocked the freaking 302 and bent rod number 4. Look at this, the rod was bent and twisted. It was smacking off the counterweight, and the rod was smacking off the cylinder wall. Piston skirt counterweight. It was, yeah.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top-notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Zelly on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' cut them off. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig, getting fitted on that top grade. No, you ain't walking out alive, smoking what we on. And you know I got it poured for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I die, they will not bury me, not what I want. Burn my body, pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry.
That energy.
Yeah, Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, my customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And, as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So, customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But, let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. Heck, man. Okay, you see everything new every day. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crap.
All the mechanics' craziest nightmares. Here's a 2017 Versa. Door hinge is rocking. Yep. Here's a Honda Odyssey. Customer brought the car up and said that it just started making noise. Yeah. Okay. Now we have my infamous 10mm socket. We all know what happens to these things. To this day, I can't find it again. Customer called me and said his engine locked up. Come to find out he put engine oil in the transmission. Definitely put that one in the wrong hole, baby. Yep. Brand new rebuilt trans and engine destroyed. And here's my booty inside of a 1968 C10 pretending to be an LS. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe. Just got the engine back in time properly. I think we set her at about 14 advanced, which 12 to 14 I hear is best for these. This thing loves 14. I got about 80 hours into this project now. Hood's back on. Car's looking clean, man. She's ready for the road. I don't know, but I just looked out my door. There's an engine riding shotgun. What? Well, my day today, 1979 International Bluebird Schoolie Bus, all right? Yes, we got the infamous 7.3 IDI by Navistar, pre-power stroke, no turbo. This thing's a beaut. Oh, what's that idling? 383 stroker, 1971 C30, baby. And there's a turbo Odyssey. Guess you subscribe to the channel. All right, back to doing a busted brake line. Yeah, it broke off right there on the frame. So, PB blasting this. Hopefully I can save the rubber hose. That looks carnage. Look at that. Look at how crusty that is. All right, guys, customer states. I got a weird grinding noise from my brakes. Bro, there's no brake pad. That is caliper bracket on rotor. Alright guys, here's an Edelbrock AVS2. I'm going to do a whole how-to rebuild on this. Stand by for later today. Here's a sneak peek. But rebuilding it. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened, but something exploded. Well guys, got some good news. That's a happy 150,000 mile rod bearing. You can see little materials worn, very little. That's nothing. But for shits and gigs, I'm gonna get a set of bearings and throw rod bearings in here because this engine was ran upside down. As like this. It was upside down because the car was upside down and it ran like this, so no oil was going to the crank. But for the 30 seconds we ran with no oil, sure as fuck didn't hurt none. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slap some rod bearings in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a gasket, reseal, head gasket, everything top. For all those naysayers out there saying this ain't a rebuild motor and it hasn't been apart for years, yeah, right, this ain't been apart for years. You're right, it hasn't. It's been sitting in the junkyard since it was rebuilt for like 5, but, yeah, look. Well guys, welcome today. Not very often I come into U-Pullets for parts, but, if I find anything cool, I'll be sure to show you guys what's rotting away in this junkyard. Stay tuned, maybe you'll find something good. Right here, we're looking for a 5.4 Triton valve cover. Today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here, cherry picker did the rest of the work. Finally, the C30. We'll live again. Now guys, $500 engine, and look what I find. I think we got a rebuilt motor. Those are brand new pistons.
The roller chain, roller cam in it already. $500, got a rebuilt engine. Who would have guessed? Out of a Camaro Z28. Well guys, welcome to more of this crazy life I live. Yeah. Well, that's your brakes. And then, clearly, we got this one. So, small block 350. Oh yeah, get this too. Everything is bad on this. You can see daylight through the valve. You can see right there's light shining. All right, YouTube. So this is a lifter out of a Ford 460. That's a brand new lifter. It's never been used. It will never be used. It's got a little surface rust. But you notice how this one, it says a really sharp fucking serrated edge here. Nice round cuppiness. Terrible. Then I find this. Well, that is really bad. And well, guys, we're starting to get close. About to take the exhaust manifolds off, and then it's the alternator bracket, and then off with the heads, and we get to see how bad the valves are. So far, it's only taken me like 30. All right, guys, we're gonna cease today. Maybe if I can set the damn camera down somewhere safe. All right. You know you have a bad engine when there's no rocker arms, and this is the noise you hear. Well, that's a good sign for that cylinder. I'm waiting for the gurgling. There it is. Yeah. That's a bad valve. All right, Larry, I'm making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for fuel valve. To start this thing yourself, you take this wire, jam it in your hot. You take my orange jumper wire, you touch the hot. Anybody who owns a late 60s, early 70s 350 or Chevy, or basically any Chevy small block and Fords, you need to watch out for this. It's all original, first person to open this engine up, because look, it's like a James original stamp plastic timing gear. Wiped out the fucking valves. So, there you go.
Listen, it's not that old people are bad drivers, or that young people are bad drivers, or that women are bad drivers, or that men are bad drivers. It's that the U.S. has a policy saying, hey, before you're 18, you need weeks worth of driver's ed training and hours worth of practice on the road to be a safe driver, knowing the rules of the road. But once you're 18, fuck all of that. Just go down to the DMV and just say, hey, I need to take a license test, and we'll test you on 10 things, and if you don't screw up those 10 things, you get a license. You get a license for...
Well, YouTube, we're officially fixed the frame. There's our new piece. Cross member for tow hooks and strength. It used to be this over here, guys. That's what it used to look like. Where is it? Huh. Interesting. I must have got thrown away. Oh well. Well, this is what it used to be, guys. It's part of it. The whole other side is rotted off. So, we're done. Time to put it back together after all this time. This here, guys, is a 1989 International school bus with a 7.3 liter IDI that everybody in the Ford community knows. This is the non-turbo version, pre-turbo being 89. But this bad girl runs like a champ. Enjoy the music of the sound of this bad girl starting. Real men drive buses. Stick shift. Here's a little information for anybody. If you own a 1980s to early 2000s Toyotas, you gotta watch for stuff on your frame, and I'm gonna tell you why. So from the factory here, Toyota really loves to put the AC heat exchanger drip hose right onto your frame. It causes a hole here, water gets in here, and it rots out everything back here. So the story is, divert that hose and fix your frame before you snap. Okay guys, customer states, here's clunking noise. Look what I find. Our clunking noise is our body mount. This thing is moving. I can see daylight down there too. See? Boop, 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 boop. I'm wondering if we have rot. I think we have rot, guys. Oh no. Well, YouTube, it's not every day I could come over here and tell you that that strut doesn't want to come out. The mounting plate, which is under here and your studs come up in here, well, if you see right here, there's this metal thing, or the actual top of the shock, gas, whatever, there's a lip here, your shock slides in. This thing has formed so much rust, it has practically welded itself into the strut tower, and I've been smacking this for 3 hours. Stay tuned for part 2 of how I get this out, because right now, I'm exhausting all my resources here. Like, this is not fun. For anybody who's about to go try and rebuild or put turbo to a 1.8 liter R18A1 engine, rods, man, just spend the money. Get new rod bearings, main bearings, and get new rods. Slap it back together with new pistons and rings. Get a good hone if your cylinder walls are good. Slap that turbo in there, get about 250 reliable. Neck engine performance. We got ourselves a Honda R18. New pistons, new bearings. Actually, it was pretty nice job here. We didn't find nothing too wrong with this bad girl. Honestly, I don't even think we needed to do all this, but we did a quick hone job. As you can see, we got an S45 crosshatch in there now. And a little bit of carbon scoring vertically. These old rings for the old pistons were, the oil control ring was very plugged up. The head looked like it was a 150,000 mile head. And then I realized that we have this plug here. So if you guys have a 2006 to 2008, some cases the 09 R18 Z1s and A1s, your block would crack here, so they revised it and put this stupid thing here. Well, it's late and I don't really want to pull it back out, but crankshafts in, we're going to do pistons, and already checked my grain gaps and everything seems good and steady, so stay tuned. The rebuild begins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a as I hit the dough, thinking will I live another 24? I gotta go cause I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ.
Honda go vroom vroom. Well, Austin, it's all about ready to go for hood and come to you. This is how you know it's Brown certified, guys.
Hey, I am here. Apologize. I am here.
Just opened up a lot of room.
I am playing
Get this out.
games. I'm just in the middle of some crisis.
Yeah. We're gonna move this into there too. Sorry I'm winded. This thing was not easy to move. Okay guys, today on Redneck Engine Performance, we moved all these cars around because here's the infamous flipped Honda Civic. Time to pull the engine and transmission out of this car and send it to the car crusher. Stay tuned. Today, this driveline will be right here. And here is the picture of this Honda on its roof. Yep. 25 mile an hour. Somehow ended on the roof. I want to record this angling. Alright, I could keep pushing your way.
Hey, if we go back and come my way, we can slide it right on there.
Right.
You like it?
Yep. Alright. Turn your end. Get me straight. Alright. Slow. Try to use be a brake because it's going to try and roll downhill now. Right?
I'm just gonna jump it.
Watch that mirror.
Is that
We're on the right here. I'm going to push it towards you.
Yeah.
Ready? Alright guys, today on Jury Rigged Bullcrap, we have a 2008 Honda to replace a 2007 Honda that my buddy flipped not too long ago. So this thing, today, what we're doing is we're watching paint dry. So exciting. Yep, no jury rigged engines today. This is jury rigged body work.
Receipt.
Yeah. So, yep, looks good. Looks good. Had a little tiny rust hole into this corner of this rocker, and it's fixed up. So,
Eat your heart out, kiddos.
yeah, this is like the most exciting thing ever. You know, you can feel the excitement in my voice. You know, watching paint dry. Literally. All right, guys. Thanks for letting me waste your time. You have a good day. Stay humble. Screw body work. There you guys go. She looking mighty fine.
Motherfucking thing right there.
Look at that piss trail of oil. By the way, it was painted before the leak, so don't worry, people. Yeah, Scott. Looks beautiful, man.
Yes, sir.
This Porsche is going to go back together. Very, very happy.
Yes, sir.
Jury rigged engines. Here's a Porsche 924 transmission. Completely cleaned off. This guy here, no face being shown, is going to paint this bad girl. So when she goes back in the car, it's going to look like before picture. Wait for the after. Final update. Rear end's on the ground. It's completely out of the car. There it is. The infamous torque tube. And then here's why we are replacing this. You can see very slightly this is twisted and it wobbles. See her cone here, it's walking around. It's not a perfect plane. So this is no good. Bearings are making noise too. Replace. Welcome back to Jury Rigged Engines again. Porsche update. Got the exhaust out. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Every single freaking exhaust manifold bolt broke for the flange. And for some reason, it didn't want to let go of the exhaust either. So no bolts, and it just kept hanging on. And after about an hour of shaking the entire exhaust and then heating it with a torch and then banging it around and using a jack and a pry bar and all this shit, it finally broke free. Now we got the bell housing and torque tube, and then we're at the clutch. This was... Every single bolt on this car has been a pain in the butt to get out, but we're getting closer. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, this winter we're gonna repaint this car. This car needs a clutch and a bunch of other mechanical work. Anybody knows the Porsche 924 change the clutch, and this is, yeah, gonna be a fucking nightmare. And then we got this bad girl to fix, paint up and stuff. So stay tuned this winter. Welcome back to Jury Rigged Engines on the Porsche update. Yep. Yay! This actually wasn't bad to take out. You got 12 bolts, 6 on each side for the CV shafts. You got 2 bolts for your coupler here. There's one there and one in the back. There's an access hole, where is it? One here for this bolt. That is at the front of the shaft. So there's a hole there, and then you got one on the torque tube access hole right there to get there. Then you have 4 bolts to hold the trans. 10 millimeter Allen, 17 millimeter. And then you got 2 17s that hold the mount to the car. And then a jack. Oh yeah, you got your shift linkage, which is this small little bolt here. Welcome to the mechanic shop where we do stupid fucking things. We have a Porsche 924 doing a clutch. What a fucking joke. This car sucks fucking balls. Alright guys, so 40-year-old fucking axle nut does not come off at all. Okay? We gotta pull the transmission out, which is in the back of the car. Then you have a torque tube down the center of the car. And then you got the transmission bolted to the clutch and flywheel through a torque tube all the way up here. There's like a million fucking things you gotta do to get that stupid thing out, to even access the bell housing, which is also bolted on by itself. A little piece. Like, you know, it's bits and pieces. And guess what? You can't even take all that out until you remove the entire fucking exhaust. Yes! Let's go, Porsche! Here we go, guys. We're over here in the dumbass garage. We call ourselves the dumbass mechanics because, you know, I'm doing a clutch on a 924 Porsche. Why did I accept to do this? I knew there was a torque tube in here. I knew it. Yeah. Well, being a 924S, this stupid freaking car is gonna take 8 hours to get apart and back together, or probably longer, because the car's 40 years old and who knows how many bolts are rusted permanently in place. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how shitty of a job this is full on fucking 20. Okay, 20 out of 10. Makes no sense. Neither does this fucking car. In all my life being a mechanic, I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the presentation of these brake pads. Import direct. Looks like we're getting Lamborghini stuff. I feel fancy today. For a freaking Honda. $1973. I finally got it running good. Now we're gonna do a full restoration to this car. We're gonna take the fenders off, sand it down, paint her up. Doing some work back here. Got a voltage regulator problem. A few other things, but for a 50-year-old car, man, she runs really good. She's all here, and to save the test of time, you'll see why we're rebuilding it here shortly. Let me find it. Shitty paint job. Somebody repainted the car once. This is the original color though, so it's all here. Good resto. So here in a couple months, we should have this thing all back together, looking brand new. So I'm going to drive it to work tonight. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working.
Better bring me my food, that's what I'm telling y'all. Oh shit, people are talking. Hey, I'm really sorry I didn't see many of your messages.
Since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this yes, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah. I'm built to last when the webs I'm weaving. I can change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing. Yeah. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't.
Alright, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, after a year of busting done, I got her finally officially in time. No ticks, no clicks, no knocks, no nothing. It sounds beautiful. No misfires.
You'll find it on some stable runners. Consider it a crime. In case on the side, we all die. It's just the start of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, be a part of it.
This is going to be a prime example of why rebuilding an engine and doing an engine swap, you should always go over safeties, parts, that can get you killed while you're driving. This is your